September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat.
Hey guys, so it's your girl Ashanti Deanna, and I am back for the first time in a long time with a new video. We'll get into where I've been later. It's been a rough few months and I am back. I had one of my coworkers that said to me, like, what's going on with your hair? My mom was like, what's going on with your skin? And I just been stressed out. So I have been putting myself on the back burner, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm about to go ahead and get into this video. My hair is looking crazy. I kind of washed it. I don't want to take too much moisture out of it. It's already been kind of dry, but I just made a bomb little concoction. Some avocado, banana, honey, shikakai, aloe vera, water and powder. And I also used some argan and olive oil. I think I've said honey. I don't know. I put a little honey in there too. But I'm going to tell you the benefits of all of these ingredients in the description box so we could jump right into this video. And if you want to continue to watch, if you want to continue to see my hair journey and where we going and where we growing, because hair length is not just about growing, and it's also about retention. Those ends is splitting off. You cannot expect your hair to be growing, and my ends have been dry, so I got to get back into the game and back into the swing of this. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so here's my ingredients that I'm using. I'm gonna mix it with a whisk. I do not recommend you mix it with a whisk. I just learned from my mistake. If you mix it with a whisk, it will not get to the consistency that you need it to. You want to use a blender or an actual hand mixer so you get all those little chunks that you see in my mixture out, because that banana will stick to your hair and it's so hard to get out if it's not blended right. I just poured my honey in there and I'm going to just mix it up real good. Get the rest of these little chunks out. And I'll be back with my application. So I'm first going to start with a towel, so I don't get none of this on my Disco 100 shirt. Shout out to DJ Disco 100 for these bomb shirt that I got. And I'm going to put some gloves on so that I don't get all this stuff up in my nail bed, because I hate when stuff gets in my nails. I'm going to do a few sections and then I'm going to braid it off. And I'll probably do a protective style because I'm going to New Jersey and it's the summertime and I don't want my hair to dry out from the sun. I've been using, previously I was using Shea Bay. I was making Shea Bay oil, and that is really good for hair and length retention. It keeps your hair from breaking off. Like, even though I haven't really been taking care of my hair is still pretty strong. Like, I tried to, like, one of my hairs, you know, they shed, and I tried to break it. It was, like, pretty difficult to even rip a hair strand in half. And I was very surprised. I was like, I got to get back on this journey and back on my boat, because this is cray-cray. My baby calling me, so give me 1 second. All right, so I'm going to start with this back section here. And I'm going to just put a little bit of the mask on my hair. And after I put this mask on, I'm going to leave it to sit in my hair for about 30 to 45 minutes. I was reading on one of these deep condition bottles saying that longer than 30 minutes actually has like more harm than benefit. And they say you shouldn't do more than 30 minutes, but I feel like that's like the ones with chemicals and all that stuff. And I have been steering away from products that are made by white people, no offense, because a lot of products, and I've been researching like what products are made by black people, which products aren't, because a lot of products that are made by white people have chemicals that pretty much keep your hair breaking off. Like they don't want our hair to grow. Like they want you to believe that your hair can't grow, but your hair can. Everyone's hair grows. It's just what you retain that is a major part of length. And I just probably should have combed this before I put this mask in there, but I'm doing it now. It was a little tangly, so I'm just doing a little tip, root thing, working it on up and getting it out. So I'm gonna be back after I get a little bit more of this in my hair, and I'm gonna braid each section afterwards. My son was saying that he wanted to eat it. I was like, although it is food, no. Like, no. I put some shikai in there, so I really don't know how like processed the shikai is. So I'm not really trusting him eating something like that. If it was just the avocado banana stuff, then maybe. But no. And there you go calling me again. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my treatment, and I'll be back. I also got a new comb. I got it from Kroger, actually. I've seen it in other places like Target and stuff, but it was $3, and I think it's a pretty good detangling comb. It has double sides. It has a little tip to part your sections and all that stuff. Not really for parting if you want to do a style, but if you want to just detangle, it's really good for that. It's probably a pretty good face mask too, but my face been breaking out, and I really don't do the whole breakout thing. But you see, even the little bit that I am putting in there is making my curls pop, and that's mostly like to the avocado, due to the avocado, because the avocado is really good for that. But I'm gonna be back. So, you know, one thing I actually learned from my older sister about the natural hair process is, well, natural hair and natural fruit, naturalness, is if you want like the perm effect without, well, texture, if you want the relaxer effect without actually having to get a relaxer, you can actually use like an old avocado, like that's almost rotting, but not like quite like the smelly thing. Once it gets like brown on the inside, pretty much, you can use it to temporarily straighten your hair. I just thought that was like so cool. But of course, that's one thing they're not gonna tell you, that you can use natural ingredients to get your hair to do what you want it to do without permanently affecting your hair. Well, you know, not permanently, but until you grow it out or cut it off or whatever. Okay, so you see that my curls are becoming more defined, and it's putting the moisture back into my curls. So I'm just gonna keep on going, and I'll check back in at the halfway point. Okay, so I am halfway through with the process of application on my head. So I'm completely finished with one side, and I'm almost out of product. Sure, I might have to make it again. Hopefully not. That was a lot of mix. Okay, so now I got the mixture completely covering my hair. pretty much ran out like on the last little section, so I'm just trying to mix it together. And I'm gonna put a little bag on my head and keep the moisture in. Let it sit for about 30 minutes. Yep, so I got it all in there because it was this little part right here. So I'm about to put a bag on my head. Ouch. Or a shower cap, probably too. And let this just sit for a little while. It's already working its magic. Like, look at these girls. Look at the girls. They popping. On and popping, sweetie. So, yeah, I'm about to put it in a pineapple. Ooh, that feels good. Okay, so I'm about to put it in a pineapple and let it sit for about 30 minutes. And I'll be back to let you guys see the final results. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about to be on and popping, sweetie. It's about to be on and straight up P-O-P-P-I-N-G. Popping. Okay, so this is my hair post-treatment. And it is so hydrated. Right, so, I don't know why I didn't turn my light on. I forgot all about the light. Anyways, this is my hair post-treatment. I think it's actually, you can see a little better without the light. I still got, I guess this is when the water touched the aloe powder, it turned it into like aloe vera. Maybe it's the avocado. It's a little bit of pieces in my hair, but you can see it's really, really defined and hydrated now. And it feels super soft. I put some oil in there, some argan oil, which is good for softening hair. And I'm gonna seal it with some more oil. But it's really good. I like this treatment. I think I'm gonna use this treatment more often as my deep condition treatment. Probably not like every day, but when I feel that my hair is getting dry, I'll probably do this to get some moisture back into it. But this is a really good treatment, and I'll show you guys my Shea Bay treatment later on. Thank you guys so much for watching this hair video. I am loving my curls, and I want to get the rest of this crap out of my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush it, and I'll catch you guys later.